On November 24, 1971, a well-dressed man carrying a black briefcase boarded a commercial airliner at Portland International Airport. This man, who would soon become one of the most infamous figures in American history, seemed like any other passenger. He was calm, collected, and gave no indication of the dramatic events that were about to unfold. The man identified himself as Dan Cooper, but he quickly became a mystery that has baffled the United States for decades. His true identity remains unknown, and the name D.B. Cooper has become synonymous with one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the 20th century. Cooper seemed as calm as any normal passenger, until he handed the flight attendant a small note that read, "I'm carrying a bomb." The flight attendant, initially thinking it was a joke, soon realized the gravity of the situation when Cooper showed her the contents of his briefcase: wires, red sticks, and a battery. What happens next? And what does this mysterious man want? Cooper's demands were simple, yet audacious. $200,000 in cash, 4 parachutes and a fuel truck standing by in Seattle to refuel the plane upon arrival. The authorities had no choice but to comply. Cooper was no ordinary hijacker. His plan was carefully calculated. But will it work? He seemed to know the ins and outs of aviation, suggesting he might have had some background in the field. His calm demeanor and precise instructions indicated a man who had meticulously planned every detail. Strangely, the passengers knew nothing. They were told there was a minor mechanical issue and they remained calm, unaware of the drama unfolding in the cockpit and the cabin, while the pilot and his team negotiated with the authorities to meet the hijackers' demands. The tension in the cockpit was palpable, but they managed to keep their composure, knowing that the lives of everyone on board depended on their actions. Will Cooper follow through on his promise and release the passengers? The authorities hoped that by meeting his demands, they could ensure the safety of the passengers and crew. Or does he have another plan? The uncertainty of Cooper's intentions kept everyone on edge. Was he truly planning to release the passengers, or was there a more sinister plot at play? Calmly and confidently, Cooper allows the passengers to leave. True to his word, he released all 36 passengers once his demands were met, keeping only the flight crew on board. But he asks that the plane take off immediately, bound for Mexico. The flight crew was instructed to fly at a low altitude with the landing gear down and the flaps set at 15 degrees, conditions that would make a mid-air jump possible. Somewhere over the dense forests of the Pacific Northwest, Cooper opened the door of the plane and jumped into the darkness, and disappeared forever. Did Cooper survive? The jump was perilous and the weather conditions were far from ideal. Or did his adventure end in the air? Theories abound about what happened to Cooper after he leaped from the plane. Some believe he perished in the wilderness, while others think he made a clean getaway. The largest search in U.S. history began. The FBI launched an extensive manhunt, scouring the forests and rivers of the Pacific Northwest for any sign of Cooper or the ransom money. But no trace of the man or his money was found. Despite their best efforts, the search teams came up empty-handed, adding to the enigma of D.B. Cooper. How could a man disappear like this? The sheer audacity of Cooper's escape and the lack of evidence left everyone baffled. How could someone vanish without a trace in such a well-coordinated operation? Did he die in the woods? The harsh conditions of the Pacific Northwest wilderness would have been a formidable challenge for anyone, especially someone without proper survival gear. Or did he successfully escape? Some believe that Cooper had an accomplice waiting for him, ready to whisk him away to safety. Theories of his survival and subsequent life in hiding continue to captivate the public imagination. Years later, some ransom notes turned up. But the mystery remained a mystery. In 1980, a young boy found a decaying package containing $5,800 in $20 bills along the Columbia River. Identified as part of the ransom money, some said he was a former government agent. Theories about Cooper's background range from him being an experienced skydiver to a rogue CIA operative. Others thought he died in the jump. The risk of injury or death from such a jump was high, especially given the conditions and the equipment Cooper had. But no one has the hard evidence. Despite numerous investigations and countless theories, the true fate of D.B. Cooper remains one of America's greatest mysteries. The case has captured the imagination of many, but it has left the most important question unanswered. Who was D.B. Cooper? The legend of D.B. Cooper endures, a testament to the enduring allure of the unknown and the human fascination with the perfect crime.